Have you ever looked at your savings account and just felt stuck? Like you're doing everything right, you're saving every month, but that number just isn't moving the way you want it to. It can feel like you're trying to climb a mountain in slow motion. Well, you're not going crazy, and you're definitely not alone. There's a very real reason for that feeling.
The legendary investor Charlie Munger, well, he had a much more blunt way of putting it. And man, does this famous quote hit the nail on the head? That first big goal, that first $100,000, is by far the hardest part of the entire wealth-building journey.
So why? Why is that number so incredibly tough to hit? And listen, it's not just in your head. It's not some psychological trick. There is some serious, powerful math going on behind the scenes. And that's exactly what we're going to break down right now.
All right, so let's get into it. You got to think of this first phase. It's not just about putting money aside. It is about breaking through a massive wall. It really is the biggest single obstacle standing between where you are now and where real, meaningful wealth starts to happen. And the whole point of getting over that wall is to reach something called critical mass. This is the magic number. It's the tipping point where your money stops being just, a pile of cash and starts becoming your hardest working employee. An employee that works for you 24/7, making more money all by itself. So how do you even get there? Let's be super clear about this. Forget all those wild stories you hear about somebody getting rich overnight on some crazy stock pick. That is not this game. Nope. This first stage is one with something way less sexy, but 1,000 times more reliable. We're talking about pure, old-fashioned, brute force savings.
Okay, so that brings us right into our next section, the grind. And believe me, the grind is real. In this beginning phase, it really is you versus the world. It's your personal effort pitted against what little help the market can give you. Let's see who's really doing the work here.
And I love this next analogy. It's just perfect. Think about it like a rocket trying to escape Earth's gravity. Where does it burn the most fuel? Right at the very beginning. It takes this incredible, massive burst of energy just to get off the ground. That fuel, that's your savings.
All right, let's put some actual numbers to this so you can see what I mean. Let's say you've got $20,000 saved up and you're crushing it, saving $1,250 every single month. Okay, so over a year, that's $15,000 that you put in from your own pocket. Now, let's say the market has a good year, gives you an 8% return. On your 20 grand, that's $1,600. I mean, just look at those two numbers side by side. It's not even close. Your savings, your hard work, is doing almost 10 times the heavy lifting as your investments are at this point. You are literally carrying this thing on your back. Yeah, the market is there, it's kind of helping, but it's like a spotter at the gym who's barely touching the bar. You're the one doing all the real work.
And that heavy lifting? Well, this is what it actually looks and feels like in the real world. This is that phase where, you got to make some sacrifices. You're walking instead of taking a cab, you're using coupons, you're packing your lunch. It doesn't feel amazing at the moment, but man, it is so effective.
But here's the good news. All that grinding, all that hard work, it leads to something absolutely incredible. And that's our next section, the tipping point. This is the moment where the entire game just flips completely on its head. Because once you fight and claw your way to that $100,000 critical mass, everything changes. Suddenly, your money isn't just a passenger you're dragging along anymore. Nope, it's now your co-pilot. It starts pulling its own weight for real and making a huge difference.
And check this out. This chart shows you exactly what that acceleration looks like. It's the compounding snowball in action. Look at this. Getting from zero to your first $100,000, that might take you 8.5 years. That's the grind. But then look what happens. The next 100 grand, it only takes 4.5 years. And the one after that, just 3. The snowball is getting bigger and it's rolling faster and faster. And you have to remember this connection. That tough first stage, that grind, it wasn't just about hitting a number. It was about building the engine that's going to power the rest of your journey. All that early effort is what creates the incredible momentum for everything that comes next. All right, so you've cleared the hurdle. Now what? What does the road ahead look like? Well, you've basically just gotten off a bumpy, winding country road and merged onto a smooth 6-lane financial highway. And that highway is headed straight forward for this next big milestone. The same engine, the same principles that got you from 100K to 200K so much faster, that's the exact same engine that's going to get you to $1 million. The only thing that changes is how fast it all starts to happen. So here's the big takeaway from all of this. That first $100,000, it's so much more than just a number in an account. It is a testament to your discipline. It's proof that you could make the sacrifices and stick with the plan. It's a win for your character, plain and simple.
And that leaves us with one final question to think about. If that first 100 grand is a testament to your personal discipline, what's the first million a testament to? Well, it's a testament to the absolutely unstoppable force of compounding, the mathematical force that your discipline was able to unleash.